Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musica. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musica every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM. Mapapakul ka dito! Reminisce the memories and the good times at Siesta Musica.
Early morning sunshine.
Ikaw, mahal tanging ikaw.
I sail over seven seas to find
Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musica. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musica every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, Cool FM. Mapapakul ka dito!
Lahat ng drama, lahat ng tawanan, lahat ng iyong all-time hits. Ang tanging huntahan ng Masang Lamaw, #1 sa Mega Manila, nationwide pa. Broadcasting from TGON, TVH Group of Networks. Dito lang sa inyong iisang himpilan. You are listening to Cool FM. Live from Cool Studios. This is Cool News at 6.
Good evening, and this is Cool News at 6. I'm Carl. The Presidential Communications Office established a digital hotline to ensure the early announcements on suspension of classes and government work, newly appointed Press Secretary Cesar Chavez announced on Thursday. Chavez said the digital hotline will be handled by the Office of the Executive Secretary, Office of Civil Defense, President PCO. Its primary task, said Chavez, is to ensure that such announcements will be made before 4 a.m. We will take the risk. When we say that before 4 o'clock there will be a suspension of classes, we will take the risk even if it eventually gets sunny by 9 or 11 in the morning, said Chavez in a chance interview with Palace reporters. But the template is in the evening when we know that we have a problem with the weather in Metro Manila and its environment. The PCO will already make the announcement in the evening, he added. Chavez said that such announcements would include decisions on whether or not it will be up to local government units to suspend classes or government work, or if the palace itself will implement a region-wide suspension. Chavez, who was appointed as Press Secretary on Thursday, September 5, made the pronouncement after President Ferdinand Bongbong R. Marcos Jr. previously ordered the announcement of suspension of government work and school classes be made as early as possible amid the effects of severe tropical storm Enteng. House of Representatives Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez said that patients admitted at the Southern Philippines Medical Center here will benefit from a zero billing policy, which will come from the medical assistance for indigent patients. In a statement on Thursday, Romualdez said that this is part of the Bongong Pilipinas Salvation Fair in the city, with a total aid amounting to 50 million pesos. Romualdez said this was conducted upon the instruction of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. I brought lawmakers from the 19th Congress for Davao City to see what we love Davaninos. Because of this, we in the House downloaded a 50 million pesos MAIP fund for the SPMC, so it could be spent for patients confined here from September 5 and 6, 2024, so that they do not have to pay for anything. Zero billing for all patients, Romualdez said. And all of you here will receive 10 kilograms of rice. You will bring all of that home, he added. Aside from this, Romualdez said the poorest of the poor will receive a 10,000 peso cash aid. Both of these programs will be the new component of the BPSF, aside from the 10,000 peso grant to 6,000 SPMC employees through the Department of Social Welfare and Development's Ayuda sa Kapos Ang Kita program. Food vouchers will be distributed for the SPMC to all patients and staff. Now, Christmas is early for those in Davao, Romualdez said. This is the goal of our beloved President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., and here we are assisted by our friend Secretary Leo Magno ng Mindanao Development Authority, and of course everyone here is happy now. And that's the directive of our President. We love you all. Long live Davao City, Davaninos, and long live the Philippine nation, he added. At the Davao Bagong Filipino Servicio Fair, at least 1.2 billion pesos worth of government services and cash aid were distributed to over 250,000 residents of Davao region. The BBSF in Davao is the 23rd overall and the third time that the fair made a stop at Davao region, with the first one being in Moncayo, Davao de Oro last September 2023. Then last June 7, a BBSF was held in Tagum, Davao del Norte, where 913 million pesos worth of aid and services were delivered to 250,000 beneficiaries. Romeo Otis said he will coordinate with the Philippine Statistics Authority to determine how the government can help the poorest of the poor. We are expanding the coverage of services brought by the government for our President's Bagong Pilipinos program, where all of Filipinos can avail of public services and nobody will be left behind, he noted. Dismissed Bamba Mayor Alice Guo Huaping will be brought to the Philippine National Police Headquarters in Camp Carmen, Quezon City upon her arrival in the Philippines from Indonesia on Thursday. In a press briefing, PNP spokesperson Colonel Juan Farjado said Guo is expected to arrive in Manila at around 6 p.m., which should be by now. However, it was pushed back until evening as the Philippine and Indonesian authorities needed to hold a meeting first at 1 p.m. Travel time from Jakarta to Manila takes at least 4 hours. I personally spoke earlier with the SILG, or Secretary of Interior and Local Government, and the PNP chief. The plan is that once Alice Guo is turned over to them, she will be brought to Camp Karim to undergo a medical examination to check and ensure that she is in a good condition before being turned over to the Senate, Farjado said. Asked why Guo will be brought to Camp Karim, Farjado explained that it is because the PNP was assigned to serve the warrant of arrest against Guo. The PNP is assigned to serve the arrest of warrant, and we also have the warrant of arrest from the Office of the Sergeant at Arms of the Senate, and that is the reason why we will take her into custody, she said. The National Intelligence Coordinating Agency considers the case of Guo Huaping, also known as Alice Guo, a national security concern. NICA Legal Office Attorney Rowan Akudili disclosed the matter at the Senate's Committee on Justice Thursday, prompt into Guo's escape from Philippine jurisdiction. Considering the fact that Ms. Guo has been involved and charged with various criminal charges and involved in other unlawful activities, plus the fact that her Filipino citizenship is in question, the NICA considers this as a national security concern, said Akudili. Akudili's pronouncement came up to Senate sub-panel head Senator Risa Hontiveros asked whether or not the agency is seeing the incidents in relation to with Guo as a national security aspect or threat. Meanwhile, Akudili said the intelligence agency was made aware on August 18 that Guo was able to flee the country despite an existing arrest order and outstanding lookout bulletin. However, during that time, it was not yet verified by other sources, and the following day, that's on August 19, the good senator made a full-fledged speech that indeed, Alice Guo is already in Indonesia or Singapore, she said. Hontiveros, for her part, pressed NICA to determine what actions it underwent after receiving such information. On the part of NICA, we are continuously coordinating with other intelligence agencies, and in fact, our Regional Intelligence Committee has already noted that as early as July 10, the former mayor is no longer monitored in the municipal office, said Akudili. The Bagong Pilipinos Servicio Fair here on Thursday did not encounter any problem despite the ongoing political climate between the Dutertes and the Marcoses administration. Allies, PBA party list Representative Margareta Nograles said. Nograles, in an interview after the last BBSF program, said that there should be no politics when the activity is all about providing social aid to the people. According to the lawmaker, the local government was very cooperative in implementing the BPSF, or services from national government agencies and cash grants were delivered to the city. Well, in terms of service and provision of aid, there should be no politics. And we saw that it has been smooth sailing. You also did not experience any hardship. And we thank the local government for being very appreciative in our program, which is for the entire Philippines. So many thanks to our local government, Nogales to reporters. When asked if they had funded art to facilitate the program, Nogales said she had not heard of any problem brought by the local government. Not actually, because the program is an ongoing thing. This started actually on September 3, and then it will end on September 7, so that we can achieve the target number of 250,000 beneficiaries. Hopefully, we can help more people because a lot of residents are asking for help, so we can continue with the support of the administration, Nogales said. It seems I have not heard of any problem. Like I said, thank you very much to everyone who participated in this, and they give us a chance to conduct this because the people really need aid. This is assistance for the public, she added. Nogales has been supportive of the Marcos administration, oftentimes criticizing the Dutertes who have ruled over Davao for decades. Currently, former President Rodrigo Duterte's son, Sebastian Duterte, is the Davao City mayor. Mayor Duterte's brother, Davao City 1st District Representative Apollo Duterte, has engaged in a world war with Nogales several times over different issues. Last February 8, Representative Duterte said he received reports that Nogales was behind the People's Initiative movement in Davao City, an issue that Nogales denied. Then in July, Representative Duterte and Nogales engaged in another world war. Representative Duterte accused the Department of Social Welfare and Development of not releasing funds needed for his district, but Nogales countered this by saying that funds were available for her party list, Barangay Carabats. The Nogales and the Dutertes have been bitter rivals in the Davao local political scene. While the Dutertes have maintained their grip in the local elected positions, Macareta Nogales' relatives dominated the congressional seats. Her father is former Speaker Prospero Nogales, and her brother is from former Davao City Representative Carlo Alexei Nogales. The 2016 election saw the two families setting politics aside, with the older Nogales saying that he would support Rodrigo Duterte, who eventually won as president. And coming up on koolNews at 6, we will take a look at the live coverage of whether Alice Go has arrived in the Philippines as of this time or not. We will take a look here as part of our koolNews efforts. And in the promotional headlines, GrabCar rolls out improved booking reliability. Stick around. It is now 6:11 in the evening, and koolNews at 6 will be right back. You're still listening to Cool News at 6 right here on Cool FM. We, um, just in, we have some news that just broke about the class suspensions. So far, the Cavite declares classes, class suspension for tomorrow. I repeat, Cavite classes will be suspended in Cavite tomorrow. All right, now let's get into. All right, let's continue with the rest of the headlines. The temporary protection order issued by a Davao court in favor of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ, or KGC, was declared null and void by the Court of Appeals Cagayan de Oro City. The court finds that the public respondent, RTC Branch 15 Davao City, has acted without authority in taking cognizance of the Amparo case. It follows that the issuance of the TPO has no basis, the resolution read. Wherefore, premises considered the temporary protection order dated August 27, 2024 is hereby declared null and void, it added. This is a developing story. Now let's get into some promotional headlines. Grab Philippines recently unveiled its efforts to promote a more reliable transportation service to Filipino commuters. In the first half of the year, 9 out of 10 passengers trying to book a Grab ride were successfully allocated a driver, demonstrating a faster booking time versus the year prior. This improvement in reliability was encapsulated in yet another series of out-of-the-ordinary videos which comically warned passengers, "Sorry, di mo na kami pwede gawin excuse." With improved driver allocation, more passengers are assured their transportation needs. Grab attributes this improved service reliability to several factors: driver partner satisfaction with the platform's equitable fare system, the introduction of innovative technologies on the Grab platform, and the expansion of the transport network vehicle service driver pool. To ensure reliable mobility services, Grab maintains fares for its passengers and driver partners. This balance creates a stable demand-supply market, with passengers accessing cost-effective services and driver partners earning viably. With our data-driven tools, we offer fares that are fair for both our passengers and driver partners amid ever-changing market conditions, says Grab Philippines Chief Operating Officer Ronald Rota. Fair fares means our driver partners can earn a living wage enough to cover their everyday expenses and costs related to maintaining a vehicle. This is approximately 2 times the current minimum wage in Metro Manila. Along with this, we also maintain service accessibility and affordability of our services for consumers, all in accordance with set fare guidelines by the LTFRB. By continuously monitoring fare fairness during dynamic market conditions, including weather, traffic, and changes in supply and demand, Grab encourages more drivers to be active on the roads. This ensures that passengers can book a Grab car ride and reach their destination safely and conveniently. Grab leverages on innovative technologies to enhance the reliability of its mobility services. Advanced booking ensures timely airport rides, eliminating travel-related stress for passengers. The service allows booking up to 7 days in advance with a flexible reservation window and a guarantee on-time pickup. Advanced booking shows a reliability rate of 98%, guaranteeing allocated rides. Meanwhile, the feature Group Rides enables a more collaborative approach among colleagues in booking a group ride. Users can conveniently initiate a group ride through a widget located on the transfer page, with the flexibility to opt for arriving together or departing together. Each participant in the group ride can independently choose their respective stops, all while sharing a standard base fare, making the journey more economical. Features such as group rides and Grab Share bolster Grab's reliability by effectively optimizing the utilization of available vehicles on the road to accommodate multiple passengers. Multi-taxi type booking allows users the flexibility to book different types of cars in a single booking process, potentially reducing booking time. MMTT booking allocates the nearest available car regardless of whether it's a Grab car 4-seater, 6-seater, or a Grab taxi. Additionally, Grab integrates productivity enhancing technology for its drivers, such as the Ride Guide feature, a tool that guides drivers toward high demand areas, improving booking reliability. In 2023, the ride hailing industry moved closer to achieving a demand supply balance, with the LTFRB releasing around 25,000 TNVS slots, positively impacting service reliability. This has enhanced Grab's performance, with the average pickup time being reduced to approximately 6 minutes, allowing users to have enough grace period to prepare and go to the pickup point. This is a result of increased vehicle availability and streamlined operations. Grab Philippines Chief Operating Officer Ronald Roda shares, amidst our advancements and strong position in the ride-hailing industry in the Philippines, Grab remains committed to uplifting the lives of both our passengers and driver partners. As we serve more of our kababayans, we are dedicated to providing the very best that Grab has to offer. Our drive towards a more connected, efficient, and sustainable future fosters an inclusive ecosystem where everyone prospers. And this was a promotional headline from Grab Philippines in collaboration with Encore.net. And finally, let's get into some showbiz entertainment happenings. The Movie and Television Review and Classification Board has reclassified the controversial documentary film Lapito at Muok with an R60 rating following a second review by a 5-member board committee. In a resolution, the MTRCB committee decided to grant the appeal made by the producers and several individuals to revoke the X rating or auto ban in public exhibition of the film, citing its supposed subversive content. The review committee is headed by Unang Hearing host Mara Gabriela Concepcion as its chairperson, with members lawyer Paulino Cases Jr., film and TV producer Joan Panaga, executive and music producer Lerosa Matias, and retired educator Maria Carmen Musgi. The committee will consider the importance of balancing the interests not only of the constitutionally protected right to freedom of expression with the state's interest in maintaining public order and integrity, the regulatory body said in a statement following the reclassification. The MTRCB Review Committee also determined that a more mature viewer is necessary to understand, dissect, and grapple with the serious issues presented in this documentary without compromising their own faith and confidence in the government. R60 rated films are only suitable for audiences aged 16 and above. During the MTRCB budget deliberations earlier this week, its chairperson, Dorala Lala Soto Antonio, said the agency is standing firm with its finding that La Alipito at Mulok is not fit for public exhibition, citing its prominent team that supposedly tend to undermine the people's faith in the government. After the hearing, Lapito at Mulok director J.L. Burgos, brother of the Desaparecido, Jonas, urged the MTRCB to review the documentary with an open mind. Meanwhile, the MTRCB classifies that while the board supports academic film showings which serve as a venue for meaningful flora and film appreciation, it is to be understood that public exhibition of films in the academy still falls under the jurisdiction of the MTRCB. This is apparently a reaction to the producer's claim that the movie was self-related. And that concludes koolNews at 6. As always, if you have any news suggestions or feedback that you would like to share, you can get in touch with us at tvhthephilippines.news@gmail.com. Until then, I'm Caro, and stay tuned for the 1-hour special of koolNews Primetime at 9 in the evening. Once again, stay safe and good evening.